I just put a little asterisk next to the guys we're going to be starting.
All right. Yeah, let's see it.
All right, folks. Thanks. Yeah, but it was one of the settings on there. We changed it to vivid as opposed to we said movie theater. It does look a little better, I think. That's cool. No, definitely the same camera.
Let's get our whites up line right there. Hit Bon Ruby.
Yeah, sorry,
This is why
they're all real good.
Antonio, you're gonna come on outside. You're gonna come on this and come up.
Oh my Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. What a special treat we have here today. We are on the road in Rhode Island at the Levi Rink here, or Levy Rink, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, home of the Burryville Broncos, and we got a fantastic affair about ready to take place here, a peak performance prep affair between the Team White and Team Green. As you can see, wearing the white sweaters and the green sweaters. No reason to get into too much detail. The cool Peak Performance Prep logo across the chest. And both organizations going through their warm-ups and about ready to do battle here today on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Along my side here today is my cameraman, Lukey Bonner, the Lou in Solu. He'll be behind the lens here. As we took our show on the road, I want to thank the Peak Performance Prep teams for allowing us to come and cover the games once again. We had the privilege of doing it last Saturday down in Norwich. And now here we are again up here in Rhode Island. So we're about ready to get underway. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You could share that link, share that link, share that link. Anybody can tune in anywhere in the world at solubroadcasting.org, or you can go to our YouTube page and watch it there. Just go to YouTube and type in Solu Broadcasting. I believe number 7 is going to get the start for the White organization. That was Barnes. He came out of the locker room first. He's getting the majority of the warm-ups, so it looks like he's getting in the start. And down at the other end, number 33, Giovanni Calvinis. He's going to get the start for the green team. He's the only goaltender dressed, so that made it very easy on the broadcaster to figure out who's getting the start here today for the green squad. We're about ready to get underway here. Still a chance at home for you to pour that extra sarsaparilla. Get this game on the big screen. Get your NFL game on your little device. That's the way to do it. Absolutely fantastic. What an environment here. What a great rink, a great venue. And a great angle for us to shoot at. We're high atop the rink here, nice and warm in the press box. So I want to thank everybody very much for having us over and the privilege to call this game here today. This is some high-level hockey right here, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, some prep schools organizations, it's their split squads before they're allowed to begin their high school season. Two good teams about ready to go at it here for your entertainment purposes on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I believe they play 17-minute periods. Maybe it's 18. Not quite sure. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. It's still a whistle. If they're offsides, it's automatic offsides. If it's tied at the end of regulation, they will play a little bit of overtime, I believe, according to my notes and what I was told. So we're under a minute to go now, so make sure you get the mayonnaise on that sandwich or mustard. Get the cold cuts back in the fridge. Put the cap back on the soda bottle. We're about ready to go now as the teams are going through their final stages of their warm-ups here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Once again, please share that link. You can text anybody right now, anywhere in the world, solubroadcasting.org. All right, so we're just going to call them white and green for lack of a better thing to do. We might call them the whites and the greens. As I like to use plurals, it's a lot easier to call the game in plurals, in plurality, if you will. That's why I never like the Lightning or the Jazz or, well, a lot of the newer teams have no S's. I always like teams that were plural. The Wild. Names like that. Never liked it. Like teams that ends in S. So we'll be the whites and the greens here today on the Peak Performance Prep program. A real good one. Very nice people, and I want to thank them so much. I want to thank everybody for tuning in the great state of California and up in the fantastic province of Quebec, Canada. So bonjour to our friends up there. All right. There's the buzzer. It is going to be 18-minute periods. I thought so. I wasn't sure. A lot of games go through the head and the eyes and the ears here of the broadcaster during the weekend. This is game number 16 on the weekend for us, so that's how blessed I am to be able to do that. I'm just making sure, doing a quick sound check. All right, good. I was a little nervous there. All right, we're about ready to get underway as both teams huddle around their netminders. Green team breaks their huddle. You see the netminder, Giovanni Calvinis, down on one knee. Never want to bother a goaltender before the game, ladies and gentlemen. Some of them, they're happy-go-lucky, not a problem. Others of them are very disgruntled, don't like to be bothered like Billy Smith. Oh, looks like number 30 going to get the start here. In between the pipes, there's a 90, Patrick McDevitt. McDevitt going to get the start. All right, we're going to line up for our national anthem, and then we'll be right back with the start of the affair. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the pleasantries are out of the way. Warm-up is out of the way. There's nothing left to do now but drop the puck and get hockey underway. Team White versus Team Green here. Peak Performance Prep organization as they're getting their helmets back on. I think we might go over the starting lineups here before the game, or no, they're just lining up. Okay. The gentleman in the booth here just saying, get things started, letting the coaching staff know. Just drop the puck, send out 5 players each, and the goaltender will be fine. All right, so I think the boys thought they were going to introduce the starting lineups, but that's all for show, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for hockey. All right, we're about ready to get underway. It is going to be number 90, Patrick McDevitt, getting the start in the goal for the White organization. Baird, number 15 out there. Looks like number 7, Monrui, also getting the start here. Number 12. Oh, it's not 12, excuse me. 18, I apologize. Michael Patko getting the start on right wing. Number 21, Jack Lucy. Looks like he's going to be starting on left wing, Baird. And I believe that's 80, 81? 87, excuse me. Getting the start for the Prep White team. And we're underway. Greens with the puck now, trying to come out of their own zone. That's Mahoney. Mahoney down the left wing. Mahoney sending it in behind the net. That's Ains on it there. Number 87 in your scorecard. Quickly through the neutral zone. Couldn't get out, though. Nice job there. Stepping up at the blue line by Eli Denier. Chokdurker, excuse me. Chokdurker. Back to the blue line now. Coughlin, a little bit of room. Walking in. Hit him right there, right between the first and second P on the logo there. Top of the crease. Nice job by McDevitt. Oh, an opportunity early on there for the green team. As the puck came loose, walked in, let the shot go. A nice first save there by the netminder, Patrick McDevitt. Face-off now, deep in the White zone. Face-off won by Greens, back to Anderson. That's number 9, Ben Anderson, sending it hard around. Nice job to reach and go get it there by Jack Baird. Whites can't get it out. Kept in nicely there by number 18. That's Cole Ronick. There's a hockey name for you. Von Rui has it hop over his stick. If he can get to it, it won't be icing. He touched it, so the ref says play on, no icing. Von Rui trying to get the puck in front. Can't do so. Puck bounces around. Back the other way now. Cross ice pass. Trying to come through the neutral zone. Nice job there by Lucy to break that play up. Lucy sending it up ahead. Von Rui chipping it ahead to himself. Von Rui keeping the legs turning. Walking in, drawing the penalty. Gets the shot off. A nice save there by Calvinis. And it looks like we're going to get a hooking call there as Von Rui went right up the gut there. Didn't go left, didn't go right. Made a straight line for the netminder. Kept the legs turning. The legs feed the wolf, as Coach Brooks used to love to say. And a first nice stop there by Giovanni Calvinis. But to the power play goes the White organization, is headed to the sin bin, number 9, Mr. Anderson. There's Luca now. Mastrandrea sliding it over at the blue line, letting the shot go deflected in front and lie there for a moment. Green's got it out of harm's way. Mastrandrea sliding it over. Back door now. Great puck movement here by Team White. Mastrandrea head up on a swivel. Sliding it over, waiting for it back there. Sent it over to Coyle now. Mastrandrea letting the shot go. Calvinis saw that through traffic. Here's Mastrandrea now. Winding, faking the shot. Sent it over to the wing. That didn't connect there. Back the other way now, shorthanded. Here comes Westphalen. Westphalen against Mastrandrea. Mastrandrea! Oh, got him there in the numbers a little bit, so that's going to be a cross check. So there goes the power play. A very abbreviated one there for only 36 seconds. So we're going to play 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 24 seconds here. And then it'll be a power play for the Green organization. He's headed to the sin bin there is number 4, Luca Mastrandrea. He got him in the numbers there a little bit too much, and that caused the ire of the official and his hand to go up. Face off deep in the White zone, so 4-on-4 for 1 minute 24. Here's a chance now, turnover behind the net. Coming out in front, McDevitt. Got the flipper on that. Tracking it down at center ice, sending it back in there was Seifker. Eric Seifker. Chasing it down now, trying to get out to center. A lot of room to operate out there. 4-on-4, chipped ahead now, Corbett. Free Love getting a big chunk on the way in there of Bergner. Here comes Team Green trying to get it out to center. Cardona, Chase Cardona behind his own net there, hounded from behind. Nice job there by Charlie Davis applying pressure.
in on the forecheck now. This green team looking to get it down low and operate. Nice job there to come away with it. Back the other way now. Here's Corbett. Corbett at the center. Corbett just dumps it in there, and they'll go for a player change. Fresh legs heading on the ice now. Seifker. Nice D-to-D pass there. Now back to Seifker behind his own net. 24 seconds, and then the green team will be on a power play. Back the other way now. Denier Chokdurker. Chokdurker now through the neutral zone. Drop pass right back to him. Big flipper stop. Chopping at it there. Was cutting through with Seifker, but a nice job to deflect the puck out of harm's way there. Oh, that was a nice stop there by McDevitt. As he had a lot of pressure now. Here's Stock letting the shot go right off the butt end and up into the net there. Oh, that one was labeled for the top shelf, but Calvinis got the butt end on it there. Oh, that's why when I was an old backup goaltender, ladies and gentlemen, I used to have a really big butt end. He would make a lot of saves accidentally, and it fit very nicely into the larynx should somebody come into the crease and disturb me. Don't get mad at the broadcaster. I grew up watching Billy Smith. Leaning in now, Anstis. Lost the draw. Sending it hard around, chasing it down there is Harbaugh the third. Harbaugh the third. Sending it behind the net now, and it's a power play here, a very abbreviated one. So just about 30 seconds here for the Greens. As Mastrangea sitting out the remainder of his cross-checking penalty sent in. And behind the net now. Greens looking to set things up on the power play. They've only got 15 seconds left to go, 15 minutes left to go here in the opening period. Protecting the puck, slid on the stick there. Oh, I thought Valente lost the stick there. Lost the stick. And it ended up the stick should be sent to the sin bin. Valente didn't even have it in his hands. He dropped the stick, and the guy skated on top of it. And Valente pleading with the ref, saying, I don't know how I can get a tripping penalty when I'm not holding it. Really, he should just drop his stick off and leave his stick in there and head back to the bench. That's, that would be more appropriate. But, apparently the ref not putting up for that, though. So we'll see now. Mastrangea looked like his penalty was over. There's no time on the clock, so he's got to come out immediately, right? Back to the blue line. The shot goal that just missed on the Waffle side. So it's a 5-on-3 until they get another player on. Now they get one on off of the bench. Those Team Whites there. That was a very unfortunate incident there for Team Whites as Mastrangea. The clock said 0, and he was still in the sin bin. We'll see about that. Nothing coming of it just yet now. Poked away to center there as Damaris lost the handle on it. Circling the wagons now, number 80. He lost the handle, 88, letting the quick shot go. Big hit there. The rebound doesn't get through. Austin Gatlin on the receiving end of a big hit there. Laying the lumber into him. I believe that was Cardona who stepped up and took the real estate away. 14:20 left to go here in the opening stanza. 1:26 remaining here. Minute 26 in the power play now. Winning the draw on the power play, 1:22 to go. Chasing it down into the corner there. That's Azar. They're mucking. They're doing their homework behind the net now. Picking it up is Davis. Davis back to the blue line. Free love dancing, letting the shot go. Bodies in front, never got through. Oh, there was a lot of traffic there in front of the netminder, McDevitt. Whites get it out of there, sending it all the way down. No icing here when you're shorthanded. That really pleases the broadcaster. Here's Anderson now behind the net. Calling youth hockey all weekend, and when they're shorthanded, they ice the puck. It's still icing. So good to see we're back to regular hockey here. Here comes Azar now. Azar leaves it for Davis. Davis sending it hard around. Coyle, 44 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Bouncing puck. Green's coming away with it, looking to get things settled down now at the blue line. Letting the wrist shot go. Waffle the side. Nice stop there. McDevitt, he had a lot of traffic there, and he found it. Anderson did a nice job to keep that in. He lets the shot go. McDevitt got the flipper on that. And they clear it out to center ice. Nice job there. Once again, the goaltender's got to be your best penalty killer, and that's exactly what Patrick McDevitt has been. Lining him up at the blue line, laying the lumber into him there was Baird. Oh, he sent Davis down on his bum. That is how you take away the real estate there. Nice job by Baird. Calvinis under a little bit of duress there on the forecheck, shorthanded. 5 seconds left to go here in the power play for the Greens, and Valente steps back on the ice with his stick that caused the infraction. All right, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. We haven't seen much of it here yet today, so hopefully it'll stay that way. McManus sends the puck in. McManus, number 96, Logan McManus, giving chase now. Green setting up behind their own net. 12 and a half minutes left to go here. Still a scoreless affair. Still a fantastic opportunity for everybody at home and everybody in the arena to throw in $5 a man on the first goal. That means during the first intermission, you got to go to the concession stand and get everybody the first round. So it's good, maybe there'll be a little bit left over. Sometimes winning the pool when I used to go with all my buddies to the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum, you end up losing money. Still fun to win, though. Hahn leaning in to take the draw now. Hard around. Green trying to come away with it. They do get it out to center. Down the left wing now. Near choker. Ran into there by McCarty. Nice hit there by McCarthy. Hunter McCarthy with a nice hit. Number 12 now, Mahoney. Mahoney kicking it ahead. Bouncing puck. Loose now. Digging and mucking is Hahn. Hahn did a nice job to find that puck. Drop pass. Letting the wrist shot go. I think that was deflected by Mahoney. Oh, what a nice play there by Hahn. Working hard. Not a lot of room to operate. And he found that puck and got a great opportunity there for the White organization. Sending it back to their defense. Resetting things at their own blue line. Getting some fresh legs out there. Here's Hahn. Hahn cutting to the right. Hahn, nice drop pass. Mastrandea walking in, pulling the trigger. Oh, that got right by the waffle and trickled right by the post there. Nice shot by Luca Mastrandrea right there. Here's Mahoney now. Mahoney stepped into there. Big hit by McCarthy. Back the other way now. Trying to sidestep Mastrandrea. Mastrandrea with a nice poke check there. Recovered nicely. Behind the net. Harassed there. Tried to go back to his other defenseman. The wraparound pouncing on it like a puma is the netminder McDevitt. And there'll be no further play. 11:25 left to go here in the opening stanza. A very fast-paced period here. Two real good hockey teams going at it, I'll tell you. Well, this is some high-level hockey. This really pleases the broadcaster. Connor Walsh leaning in to take the draw now. Wearing Eric Lindros, his old number 88. Face-off won there by Corbett. Nice, clean defensive face-off win. Valente behind his own net, lost it for a moment. Now he sends it hard around, bouncing puck. Pinching in there was Forsyth. Chasing it down now is Walsh. Team White comes away with it. Lyons backing up at his own blue line, sending it in. That's Colby Lyons. The netminder McDevitt does a nice job to come out and play it there. Oh, with his head down there. Bergner took a big hit, but the puck wasn't there, so I think we're going to get an interference call here. We'll see what the official says. Complaining on the way to the bench, though, but I got to say, I did that interference. That's what I thought it was. I got to agree with the official there. It was a good hit, and if the puck had stayed with Bergner, it would have been a clean hit, but puck was a good 2 or 3 feet, not with him, or away from him, as some people would say. So in the sin bin now, that's Jake Damaris, or Demers, probably is the way to pronounce it. So 10:57 left to go. Back to the power play now. Leaning in to take it is Bonrui. Joshua Bonrui. Lost the draw, cleared but not out, kept in at the blue line. Here's Baird, Baird at the dot. Baird pulling the trigger that hit a body in front. Baird recovering it there. Baird looking, taking his time at the blue line, walks off the boards now. Straight away, leaves it for Patko, back to Baird. Baird with a little bit of room, delayed penalty coming here against the Greens. So it's going to be a 5-on-3. Do you let them touch it and take extra time on the 5-on-3? Well, they did anyway, so it doesn't matter as Lyons touched up. Cross-checking is the call here. We'll see who it's going against. Sure exactly who's going to be sent to the sin bin here. Looks like headed this way might be Mr. Anderson. Anderson in the sin bin now for cross-checking, so a long 2-man advantage here for the White organization. Now, wait a minute. Now I see number 43, Coyle, headed to the sin bin. Cross-checking is the call. Oh, a technical there on Coyle. So Coyle heads to the sin bin, so it's not going to be a 5-on-3. It's going to be a 4-on-3. I'm guessing there that he may have said something or did something after the whistle, because the penalty was definitely against the Greens initially as the McDevitt left the bench. Well, left the goal crease, and went to the bench. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 for 1:35. Or is it still a 5-on-4? No, it's a 5-on-4. I apologize. 5-on-4. Rui wins it back to Baird. There's Baird now, straight away. Baird looking, taking his time. Baird sliding it over, a little bit of room. Bonrui letting the shot go. That one buzzed the tower there as it went right by the ear hole of the netminder, Calvinis. Here's Bonrui now, getting the Jets going through the neutral zone. Sidesteps a check at the blue line. Bonrui offsides is the call. So it's still 5-on-4 for another 15 seconds, so the penalties are offsetting. I thought they might not be because they were separate penalties, but guess that they are. So 5-on-4, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Hahn tracking it down now off the faceoff. Hahn with the puck. Sends it over to Baird. Baird back to Bonrui. Bonrui sidesteps the check. Here's Bonrui now over the blue line at the dot. Pulling it to the backhand. Chop down, no call. As Lyons got a big piece of him there. Oh, we might be seeing another power play there, but the refs say play on. We've called enough penalties. Here's Baird now. Baird on the backhand there. A floater pass dangerously knocked down there by Patko. Patko down the left wing. He's got Hahn cutting to the cooker. Patko protecting on the backhand. Back to the blue line. Bonrui. Over for Baird. Baird back to Bonrui. Bonrui walking in, letting the wrist shot go. Big stop. The rebound. They jam out it. Pouncing on it through traffic is the netminder, Calvinis. And there'll be no further play. Good puck movement there. Bonrui let the wrist shot go from the blue line. And netminder, Calvinis. Boy, both of these goaltenders are good. They've been good. They are good. They've both been tested. They both brought their number 2 pencils. They both made their marks dark and complete. Face off now deep in the green zone. Leading to take it in now is Walsh. Walsh against number 37. That's Nate Heller. Behind the net it goes now. Picked off by the Greens. Trying to get the puck away to center. They do. That hops over the stick there. Mastrandrea. No icing as it goes into the corner. Ames on it there first. Ames did a nice job to touch it to Mastrandrea. Back to Ames. Or Ames. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing it. I apologize. Mastrandrea lost the handle on it there for a moment. Nice job there by Westphalen. In the corner it goes now. Sent hard around. Beauchamp trying to hit the home run ball. That's out of the reach there. We'll see if it's going to go for icing. No, they say that they touched it. Bodies collide there. I think the penalty now is going to come up against. It is going to be against Team White there. Okay. I think that was a little bit of incidental contact, but Stock's going to be called for either interference or tripping, I imagine. So 6 skaters out there now for the Greens. Here's Daenerys. Stepping down the left wing. Daenerys got a man cutting to the cooker. Nice play there by Valenti as he cut the pass off. They had a couple of men headed to the cooker, so to the power play now is going to go Team Green. Well, not a lot of 5-on-5 hockey here. Interference is the call, yeah. Well, they did collide. The puck wasn't there. I thought it might have been accidental, but the official disagrees with the broadcaster. We call that Tuesday at my house. All right, leaning in now. Walsh to take the face-off. So they'll be on the power play. It'll be the first whistle that the other boys can come out because it's 5-on-4, so they can't come out when the penalty gets down to 0. It'll be the first whistle after the penalty gets down to 0. Keeping it in there at the blue line, Seifker, excuse me. Seifker manning the blue line. Now he's got the puck straight away. Seifker on the backhand, sending it down low. That's Lyons. Lyons couldn't get to it, cleared but not out. Nice job there by Freelove to keep it in, letting the shot go. McDevitt found that through traffic. All the way down on the netminder. Here's Calvinis. Calvinis coming out to play it. The puck was bouncing. Had a little bit of trouble with it. Hahn knocking it down. No high stick there. Back the other way now. Forsyth. He lost the handle. Now they find it. Seifker trying to go up the gut. Nice job there by McManus having his stick in the passing lane. That's the way you want to back check. Onsides with a minute 18 in the man advantage now. Walking off the boards. Little bit of room. Walking in. Pulling the trigger. That went right by the waffle. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Team Green. Sending it over to number 18. That's Roenick. Roenick circles the wagon. Here's Roenick now off the boards. Roenick pulling the trigger. Never got through. 1 minute to go on the man advantage. 7.5 to go here in the opening stanza. Behind the net. Good puck movement here by the Greens. Letting the shot go. They score! Cole Roenick got the puck right at the top of the circle. Let the wrist shot go. It's a power play goal. 1-0 is your score. Oh, great puck movement there. As Roenick buries the biscuit on the power play. Well, these teams are too good to keep giving power play after power play. Sooner or later, somebody's going to score. And the first one to do so today is Cole Roenick. He let a nice laser beam shot go there. And just like that, it's 1-0. That's this leaning in there against Mahoney. Bard sends it across now. We'll see how the white team responds. They trail here by 1. Shipping it ahead now, Corbett. Corbett sending it down the left wing. Chasing it in there was Bergner. Bergner trying to get it in front. Corbett behind the net. Corbett circling. Back for Baird. Baird walks off the boards. Back for Corbett. A little bit of room now at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Waffle save there. Oh, Calvinis had to fight off traffic and made the stop. That's a good save. Quick shot from the boards, by Corbett. He got it on net, I tell you. As an old goaltender, I used to hate where guys would shoot from anywhere. Give me the guy who was looking to pass. Chipped ahead now, chance at the blue line. Beautiful play there by Jack Baird to break it up, or it's a 2-on-1. Tracking it down now, Mark Astis. Astis in on the forecheck. Corbett anticipating where that was going. Corbett really has got a lot of jump in his step here today. He packed his A game with him. That's the first thing you got to put in your bag the night before. Mahoney, tape-to-tape, cross-ice pass, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Back to Mahoney. Mahoney lost the handle on it. In the corner, nice hit there by Mastrandrea. Cleared but not out. Lions back to the blue line now. A little bit of room, letting the shot go. Waffle down, poured out of midair there. No hand passes. They're in their own zone. Baird looking like a grizzly bear pouring out a salmon swimming upstream to spawn on that one. In the corner, they're digging. They're mucking. They do their homework. Sent all the way down. It might not make it over the goal line because of the angle. Now it does. So icing is the call with 6 minutes, 1 second left to go here. In the opening stanza, a real good affair here between both peak performance prep organizations. I always got to look down at what the 3 Ps are. I know the last one's prep. 6 minutes left to go here. Face off deep in the white zone. To the right of the netminder, that's his waffle side. Catches unconventionally from my perspective, but Rick DiPietro would be smiling. Here's a quick shot there off the post. Oh, he rang the dinner bell there, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. White's not out of the woods yet as they're trying to come away. Here's Bonrui now. Bonrui with speed down the left wing. A little bit of room at the dot. Nice poke check there. Westphalen played that one beautifully. Bouncing puck away from the Greens now. Sending it in there is Davis. Behind the net it goes now. McDevitt real good with that stick. He can really handle the puck. That was never my strong point. I wanted nothing to do with the puck. I just wanted to try and save it. If I saved it, I was happy. It wasn't my job to score or move it or anything like that, as far as I knew. That was before the game changed. You need your goaltender to do it. Here's a chance now. Bonrui at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger. Wide on the glove side. Oh, a beautiful pass there by Patko. Sent back out to center, bouncing puck. Gatlin lost the handle on it. Patko giving chase. Chasing it down there, Damaris with it. Cross ice for Davis. A little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold as it bounces away from Davis. 5 minutes exactly to go here, 1-0. The Greens leading this affair here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for having us over. There's Valente, nice move at the blue line. Valente putting the brakes on, got a man down low, swiping at it, Patko. And a nice save there by Calvinis. Valente walks the line. Nice puck movement here. Bonrui trying to find it, couldn't pull the trigger. Damaris comes away with it. He sends it all the way down. Didn't gain the red line, so it might be icing. Never mind, the goaltender played it. He leaves it for Valente. Valente circling behind his net, in trouble now. Turns it over, walking in, pulling the trigger, doing the splits. The puck is laying literally on the top of his pad. What a stop there by McDevitt. As a turnover behind the net turned into a golden opportunity there. As Freelove came crashing to the cooker. Oh, my goodness, you got to like the flexibility of McDevitt there as he did the complete splits there. And the puck was literally laying on top of his pad but never fell back off. That's a gorgeous save right there. Here's Anderson now. Anderson letting the shot go, steered aside into the net there. Good puck control there by McDevitt. It's not enough at this level to just make the save. You got to steer it into the corner or up over the glass as he did there. 4:19 left to go here in the opening stanza. Face off deep in the white zone. Face off cleanly won by the Greens. Roenick, he's got the goal, looking for another. Looking to prove the first one was no fluke. Back the other way now, Hahn. Hahn circling the wagons. Hahn for Baird. Baird, number 15 in your scorecard. Hahn, number 81. Sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Icing happened when the puck got down bang before the other guy. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. The great rookie netminder, Denny Lemieux. This is also the home of the Nichols College Bisons, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great rink. This is beautiful. I love this place. Here's Walsh now leaning in to take it for the Greens. Face off again deep in the white zone. Good defensive face-off win. We'll see if they can get it out to center. Anderson kept it in, but only momentarily. McManus, there on the forecheck, sent all the way behind. Baird giving chase into his own corner. Under 4 minutes to go. Anderson doing a nice job to keep the puck in. Circling the wagons now. Walsh letting the shot go. Big stop. The rebound hops over the stick there. As lurking there was Roenick looking for number 2. Turnover in the neutral zone. They managed to get back on sides. Got a man cutting to the cooker now, pulling the trigger. That's Roenick. Big stop there. Point blank save by McDevitt, and there'll be no further play. Oh, the coaching staff will always tell you nothing worse than a turnover in the neutral zone. That quickly turned into an odd man rush there. As the Greens have had a little bit better of play here the second half of this first period. They lead it 1-0. The netminder McDevitt has been stellar. Calvinis has been excellent as well down at the other end. Denier Choderker leaning in to take the face-off now. Against Heller. Heller got real low and spun on it there to win it. Reminding me of Brent Sutter back in the day. Sent all the way down. I think it's going to be icing yet again. A lot of whistles here now in the second half of the first period. A little sluggish like a wet sponge. 3:18 left to go here in the opening stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, here today with my cameraman, producer, and director, Lukey Bonner, the Lou and Solu. Face off this time, won by the Greens. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go, steered away there by McDevitt into the corner. Giving chase there was Beauchamp. The Whites come away with it. Down the left wing they come with a head of steam. That's Heller. Heller, nice drop pass. Walking in is Stock, letting the shot go. Doesn't connect there. Mastrandrea keeping it in. Stock trying to get it back in front. Still there. They kick at it. Poked aside there. Nice save again by Calvinis. Behind the net now. Beauchamp. He lost the handle on it. Up for Mahoney. Mahoney trying to get it out. Mastrandrea protecting the puck. Mastrandrea cross corner dumping. White's going to go for a player change. Oh, fresh troops on the ice now. Puck sent out to center. Mastrandrea tying his man up there. Coming over Mahoney for puck support. Here's Mahoney now, wearing Tom Brady's number 12. Into the corner it goes now, trying to get it back in front. Chasing it down there. Near Choderker. Back to the blue line. Little bit of trouble, but managed to keep it in. Mahoney. Got to be towards the end of his shift there. Running on fumes, looking like Cougar, but doing a nice job poking it down low. Coughlin. A little bit of a miscommunication now. Here comes Team White. Down the left wing, sending it ahead. No icing. And this now in the corner. Got it back out in front. Hit a player there. A little bit of a pinball action there as Calvinis. That'll be sharp as a tack. Dare I say sharp as a Lego that you step on in the middle of the night. Nothing better than that when you got little kids. He asks the dog if he wants to go out at 10. The dog just looks at you. At 3 a.m., the dog starts crying. Okay, Fred, let's go. And then you always find that one random Lego. Can't go back to sleep after that because that's a serious kind of pain. Westphalen now over the blue line. At the dot, tried to connect there. Cutting to the cooker was Azar. That just failed to click. Here's Westphalen. Westphalen behind the net. Sending it back to the blue line. Kicking it ahead there, Demers. They do battle in the corner. Cardona winning that battle. 1.5 minutes left to go. Here's Valente. Valente. Cross ice. That's not going to get out. Oh, it does. Took a weird hop there off the boards. It just got away from Westphalen there. It was weird. He looked like he had it read and hopped away from him. Trying to hit the home run ball now onside. Pouring it down to himself. Couldn't control it. Was Patko. Patko in the corner waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Here comes some fresh legs now. Lucy trying to dance in front. Couldn't do so. Patko back to the blue line. Little bit of room now. Bergner letting the shot go right there as Calvinis gloving it out of midair. And there'll be no further play. 1:06 left to go here. In the opening stanza, 1-0 is the score. The goal by Ronick. For the green team, Cole Ronick, number 18. The only goal scorer here today. Boy, I'm glad I took the under before we got here. Face off one, quick shot doesn't get through. Over for Baird. Here's Baird now. Baird letting the shot go. Calvinis steers that aside. Calvinis moving around on his knees very quickly there. Very fluid goaltender. Here's Baird now. Baird trying to get it over the blue line. Nice play there by Walsh to take away the real estate. I love when guys step up at the blue line and just don't give anybody room to operate. That's the way to play. Forsyth now, as far as I know anyway. Behind the net, trying to get it out in front. Nice job there by the netminder McDevitt, using the waffle for what it was not originally designed for. Dominic Hasek would be very proud. 37 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. It's been a good one. 1-0 is your score. Ronick leading the affair. Green's leading the affair. The goal by Ronick. The brain got ahead of the mouth got ahead of the brain. I don't know, the neurons got all jacked up yet again. Cross ice pass there, doesn't connect for anybody. On it first there's Patko. Patko tried to connect there with Bonrui. Here's Gatlin now at center ice. Gatlin with 25 seconds to go. Sending it ahead, walking in, pulling the trigger there. That was free love. Kept in there by Forsyth. Behind the net it goes now, doing battle. Nice play there by Coyle, to win the puck. Gatlin pinching in. Gatlin keeping it in, but only momentarily as they do get away to center now. 5 seconds left to go here. Here's Lucy. Lucy got Baird cutting to the cooker, slid it over. It was deflected on the way over there by Free Love, and there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The opening stanza comes to a close, and what a dandy it was between these two organizations. Your score at the end of 1. Team Green 1 and Team White 0. Maybe they're not going to Zamboni the ice. Oh, I thought they were going to Zam it in between periods. They don't Zamboni in between periods? After the second? Okay. All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, shots on goal. Thank you very much. The Green organization, is that 18? With 14 shots on goal, and the White organization with 12. So, yeah, that's about the way the period felt. It was pretty even. Thank you so much. That's all right. I can hardly read. It's a bad combination. So they're not going to Zamboni the ice, so we're going to go right to the second period, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize if you were planning on making a sandwich based on the information I gave you. Well, then I owe you a big apology. There is a chance to go pour yourself a nice sarsaparilla, perhaps get that purple bag of Doritos or the Cool Ranch Doritos that you've been waiting on. I don't think you're going to have time to make that sandwich. Well, if you do, if you head to the fridge to make the sandwich, make sure you bring your device with you. You don't want to miss any of the action here. These are two real good hockey teams going at it. What a blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be up here with everybody today. I'll tell you, I'm an old ham and egger, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't play 5 minutes with these guys ever in my life. I wish I knew what it was like to play hockey at this level for 5 minutes. It's got to be fun. I mean, I was a decent goaltender, but nothing like this. All right. The second stanza about ready to get underway here. 1-0 is your score. The goal by Cole Ronick. McDevitt has been very good. Calvinis has been very good. And you at home, ladies and gentlemen, you're no slouch either. You've been very good as well. All right, face off at center ice. Choderker. Leaning in to take the face off against number 7. That's Bonrui. Bonrui wins the draw, and we're underway for the second period here. Bouncing puck. Stepping up, getting a piece of him there was Baird. Mahoney got out of the way just in time there. There's Coyle now. Coyle behind his own net on the forehand. Always like to see a defenseman facing his own goaltender and going to the forehand. That's the way to do it. Here's Free Love now winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer. A big stop there by McDevitt. Got a lot on that one, did Free Love. He had a lot of room to step into it. Monrui, if he gets to that one, it's a 2-on-1. But a nice job to come over and chop it out of harm's way there by number 14. It's Colby Lyons. I always like the name Colby. It reminded me of the great movie Victory. The captain of the squad, played by Michael Caine, of course, the greatest sports movie ever made. Whenever you see people's lists of top 10, top 20, top 100, never see the movie on the list. If you haven't seen Victory with Sylvester Stallone and Michael Caine and Pele, and the guy who plays Being the Merciless, Max von, forgot his name. The greatest sports movie ever made in my mind. Tracking it down now behind the net. That's Harbor the third. Up for Ronick, bouncing puck, kept in there by McManus. Hard around it goes now. Sent back out to center. White send it back in. There is delayed offsides. I believe I said earlier that there wasn't at the tournament that these guys played last week. That's why I was a little bit confused. So I apologize for fake news and false information. Here's Walsh now. Walsh with the puck. Walsh trying to get it out. That's read like a fine piece of literature there by Hahn. I think Hahn's having a real good game. Like what I'm seeing from this young lad now, causing a turnover down low again. A little bit of give and go behind the net. Trying to get the puck back in front. Couldn't do so. That was McCarthy. McCarthy giving chase behind the net. A little bit of cross check there. Anderson turns it over. Here's Hahn. Hahn back from McCarthy. A little bit of cycling going on now here by the Whites. Behind the net, send hard around. Mastrangea pinching. Mastrangea, nice job to keep the puck in along the wall. Bouncing puck now, give away. Mastrangea with it. Has his pocket pick, cleared but not out. Knocked down by McManus. McManus keeping it in yet again. And now they get away to Ronick. Ronick at the blue line. Ronick off the glass there. Somehow doesn't hit the, I don't know what you call that. I guess the HVAC vents up there. Thought it was for sure going to hit it, but it didn't. Bouncing puck now, kept in at the blue line. Nice job there by Walsh to keep it in. I apologize, Azar. Behind the net, Mastrangea lets the puck go, takes the body. That's a good play there. Luca Mastrangea tried to connect with the outlets pass, but it didn't meet there. Here's Damaris now. Damaris at his own goal line, lost the handle on it. Astis now letting the shot go, waffled out of midair by Calvinis. He lost sight of it. He was going left, going right. Left, right, up, down, BA, start. You get a lot of players. Cardona keeping the puck in, deflected on the way in, getting the flipper on it there. Now we see the Whites applying pressure. Behind the net, chasing it down there. That's Corbett. He's met there by a couple of Green players. Cleared but not out, kept in nicely there. Bergner got it behind the net, Corbett chasing. Back to the blue line. Couldn't get it out, was Westphalen. Bouncing puck, nice job there by Valente to keep it in. I think this might be the most sustained pressure that the Whites have had here for the entire game. They were outshot just 14-12 in the first stanza. So very evenly played period. This period pretty even as well, but Team White with a little bit more pressure there on those couple of shifts. And Green players weathered that storm very nicely. Bouncing puck now at center ice. Trying to come across the blue line. Coughlin, a little bit of give and go. Tried to go backdoor there. Nice play just to get enough of it there. That was number 9. That was Stock. Can of corn there for the netminder. Calvinis leaves it for his defenseman. That's big number 17, Freelove. Freelove with the puck. Freelove sending it up the right wing boards, Denier Chokdurker's got a man cutting down the left wing. Slid right off the stick there of Mahoney. Mahoney was displeased with himself. Here's Freelove now. Freelove letting the shot go. A lot of traffic. A big stop there. Closing the wickets was McDevitt, as he had guys right in front of his eyes there lurking. It was Mahoney. Well, just as we said, the White team was applying a lot of pressure. The Green team said, "Oh yeah, Mr. Broadcaster, hold my Gatorade." There's Denier Chokdurker now leaning in to take the faceoff deep. One there. Nice job to win the faceoff by Whites, but Freelove paws it down. Nice no-look just there, Denier Chokdurker. In the corner. Tried to go cross ice, didn't connect. Back out to center, 14 minutes to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. Bouncing puck now, here's a chance. Coughlin stepping to the outside, lost a handle on it as Coyle came over just to get just enough of him. Denier Chokdurker worked over in the corner there by Beauchamp, letting the shot go. Can of corn there for the netminder McDevitt. And there'll be no further play. Boy, these two goaltenders have been outstanding here today. The ref coming over to talk to the goaltender there. Not sure what. The goaltender seems to be agreeing with him a little bit. A lot of gestures going on there. I'm not sure exactly what the conversation was there. I never wanted the ref to talk to me as a goaltender. What do we got to talk about? Here's the puck. Drop it. My job's to stop it. Your job's to call the game. What? Besides that, I mean, we can be friends after the game and everything. Get you a soda or something. Here's a quick shot there. McDevitt making the shot, making the save. Really had no need to talk to the ref ever. Back out now. Bonrui hooked from behind there by Roenick. We'll see if a call's coming. None coming. The ref let that one go. I thought we were going to see a power play there. And clearly the ref wants to get home for kickoff. Oh, that was a white sandwich on green bread there along the boards. 13-15 to go now. 1-0 to score. Green's leading this one. Sent out to Patko. Patko couldn't handle the bouncing puck, and back the other way now. Here's Roenick. Roenick, nice pass there for us, letting the shot go. Waffled aside and out of play. What a nice stop there again by McDevitt. That was good puck movement there. Quickly going from defense to offense to the neutral zone. Again, we saw it before. You just can't turn the puck over at this level with guys this good in the neutral zone. It just causes all sorts of problems. Everybody's going one way, and then all of a sudden, caught off guard, got to turn around and go back the other way. It's not easy. Azar leaning in to take the draw now. Clean face-off win back to the blue line. Nice job to get out there by McCarthy and block that shot. Bodies collide in the corner there as Westphalen goes piling in. Back the other way now. Nice job to find the puck there by McCarthy. Great hand-eye coordination. That's really knowing where you are in the universe there to know where the puck is, the stick is. That's a great job right there. That guy's got a future as an astronaut if he likes. Lions now sending the puck behind the net. Hard around it goes. Picking up there is Harbaugh to third. He sends it away to center. The Whites send it back in. A little bit of pushing and shoving there in the neutral zone. Westphalen getting back up, covered in snow. Green's coming out now. Westphalen sending it back in for Lions. Lions backpedaling. Wise decision not to send it up the boards there. There was a lot of resistance now. Dangerously in front. He almost turned it over. Azar was there. Sent back out to center. There's Valente. Valente quickly sending it up now. Bergner giving chase. Sent all the way back down. No icing. 12 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. So we're We're about 6 minutes in. We play 18-minute periods. The game almost halfway done, not just quite yet. 1-0 is your score. Here's Anderson now at center ice. Anderson, nice cross-ice, soft saucer pass there, tape to tape. In they come now, walking in. And here, Joe Durker leaves it for Anderson. Anderson walking, letting the shot go, deflected, bouncing puck poured out of harm's way there by Valente. Another nice save there by McDevitt through traffic. And it's sent out to center, not far enough for icing as it's waved off. Rolling puck, trying to settle it down there was Damaris. Damaris had a little bit of trouble with it, dangerously there, right up the gut it goes. Back the other way now, through the neutral zone, 2-on-2, trying to sidestep. Big hip check there, thrown by Baird. Getting back up now, Daniel Chodurko, limping a little bit. I hope he's all right. Back the other way now, Corbett causing the turnover, 3-on-2 now with the blue line. Corbett toe drag, tried to get it back in front. Anderson read that like a fine piece of literature. Here's Baird now, Baird sending it in. Behind the net it goes now. That's Damaris. Damaris coming away with it, little bit of room as the Whites were changing. Beauchamp out there now with Stock. Sending it in, cross corner dumping. Coughlin first on it there. Coughlin faked the shot. Protected the puck though. Now he gets it back behind the net. Tried to get it back out in front. Back to the blue line it goes. Nice job there by the Greens to keep the puck in. Here's Baird. Baird at his own goal line. Baird. Looked like a little bit of snow there. Knocked the puck right off his stick. It's choppy out there now. They didn't Zamboni in between periods, so the ice looking a little bit snowy. There's a perfect example right there as it didn't get a lot on it on that pass. Free love in the neutral zone now. Sending the puck all the way in. They did gain the red line, so no icing. McDevitt leaves it for Coyle. Coyle sending it back behind the net now for Baird. Exactly 10 minutes to go here in the second period. That one eludes Free love all the way down. Let's see, is it going to go for icing? Yes, icing is the call here. With 9 minutes and 57 seconds left to go here. In the second period, the Greens leading this one 1-0. The goal by Ronick still holding up. Boy, I'll tell you, as an old former third-string backup netminder for University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves, who won twice this weekend in Syracuse, thank you very much. I love to see a goaltending battle, a pitcher's duel, if you will, which I would have liked to see from DeGrom and Serja this weekend. Hopefully Bassett can bail us out tonight, and our season will stay alive. At center ice now, back the other way. Forsyth with the puck now, wearing Bobby Nystrom's old number 23. Through the neutral zone now, stepping to the outside, Patko. Patko at the dot. Patko, nice toe drag. Poke checked away there. What a nice poke check there by Freelove. Big hit there along the boards. I think that's going to be interference, as Ronick got a big chunk there of Ames. Ames getting back up, didn't like it. And Ronick heading to the sin bin. Let's see here what the call is. What I saw him say. Did you say boarding? No. Boarding is the call. Okay. All right. Thought it might have been interference, but boarding doesn't matter. It's all semantics, as they say. So 9:31 left to go here. A big power play for the Whites. Von Rui won it cleanly, but nobody home there as Patko just out of his reach. Here's Baird now. Baird chipping it ahead. Down the right wing, that's Lucy. Lucy protecting the puck. Lucy out there with Hahn. Von Rui at the blue line here, playing defense on the power play as he sent it back in, but it was delayed offsides. Here's Freelove. Boy, Freelove's had a good game. Freelove with the puck. Freelove just sending it all the way down. So nice to see hockey where you're shorthanded and there's no icing, the way it should be. Here's Von Rui now. Von Rui lowering the shoulder, drop pass, walking in, diving at a big stop. The rebound they grab out of Calvinis. Got the second save as well with the flipper. Oh, what a nice rush right there. Giovanni Calvinis making a couple of point-blank stops. Back the other way now, Baird. Baird. Oh, I thought he might have put himself offside. Stayed on sides, walking in, little bit of room, pulling the trigger. Calvinis reaching behind him, finding the puck, and there'll be no further play. 8:37 left to go here. 1:06 left to go in the man advantage here. The Peak Performance Prep Whites organization. I think we're going to get a goaltending change. Yep. McDevitt headed to the bench. Here comes Barnes. Oh, McDevitt was stellar. So now Barnes coming in. Clearly McDevitt not leaving the game because of his play. Just a planned change, I'm sure. I'd like to get both goaltenders some work here today, so I'll tell you what, young Patrick, you are outstanding. Nothing short of it. Sent all the way down. Here comes Barnes. Barnes just into the game now, injecting himself. Sends it up to McManus. Barnes telling McManus, don't pass it. I want the assist. Cardona over the blue line. McCarthy now. McCarthy straight ahead, protecting the puck. A battle ensuing in the crease there as it's sent all the way down. Here's Valente now. Jacob Valente. Valente sending it across for number 14. That's Corbett. Corbett hounded there. Turnover caused there by Davis. Davis cycling it down low. Westphalen. Westphalen protecting the puck. Westphalen tugged that there. Looking for the goal. He didn't appreciate it and went back at Corbett. Now they send it in. That's McCarthy. McCarthy protecting the puck. McCarthy doing a nice job getting it out in front. Loose there for a moment. The rebound comes loose. And the goaltender there, Calvinis, went to cover it. Luckily, he had the flipper behind the glove. As chaos was ensuing there. Everybody meeting at the goaltender. Barnes up for McManus. And that's going to do it. The power play is over. Back on the ice now is Roenick. The Whites now behind their own net, trying to come away with it. Roenick fresh out of the box, so you know he's got fresh legs. Cross-ice pass, letting the shot go. They score! A turnover in the corner as Roenick centered the pass there, all alone in front. Burying the biscuit there. I believe. Yes, it was. Trying to get the young lad's number there. Is it 87 or 88? I think it was 88. It was. Okay, Connor Walsh gets credit with the goal. Roenick causing the turnover in the corner. Got it in front of Walsh, and Walsh buried the biscuit there. I didn't see, he didn't have a name, so couldn't read it here. Here's Bergner. Bergner. Big hit from behind there. Roenick working over Stock. So now it's 2-0 Greens. Winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer. That didn't get through as Mastrandrea really leaned into one. Behind the net now. Away come the Greens. 7 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. Ames sending it back in. The Whites got to get something going here. Let's see if they think. Got to solve the puzzle that is the netminder, Giovanni Calvinis. That's mission number 1. Down the right wing, kicking it to himself now. Tried to cut in. Couldn't do so. That was Walsh. Walsh who had the goal moments ago, looking for number 2. Roenick looking like Magellan as he circumnavigates out there. Nice cross-ice pass, and back the other way now. Here they come. Lost the handle on it there at the blue line. As you can see, really choppy out there right now. With 6.5 left to go here in the second period. Tried to go up the gut. Nice job there by Lucy, having a stick in the passing lane during the back check. You always want a back check right through the center, and you always want to have your stick down. Nice job there by Lucy. Lucy now on the forecheck. Chipped ahead now, a 2-on-1 developing. Down the right wing they come, pulling the trigger. Big stop. The rebound doesn't get through. And now there's another rebound opportunity. Oh, what a nice play there in the corner. Not allowing them to get to the rebound. I believe it was Patko. It was. Patko broke up the rebound there. As Daniil Choderka let the shot go. Here's Freelove winding, shooting. That doesn't get through. That hit Coyle out high. Getting it back in front now. The Greens looking to get a 3-goal lead. They send it all the way back down. No icing as it's not going to get across the goal line there. Austin Gatlin. Gatlin backpedaling for Freelove. Freelove turned over now at the goal line. Trying to corral the puck. Mahoney jumps on it there. Out to center. The way they come now. Down the right wing. Coughlin. Oh, I thought that was offsides. Coughlin got it back in front. Close angle shot there. Daniil Choderka. Nice save there by Barnes. Walking in. Pulling the trigger. Coughlin scores. Oh, they got the puck in front real quickly there. Brendan Coughlin cut right to the cooker. Let the shot go. Buries the biscuit there. And just like that, with 5 minutes and 21 seconds left to go here in the second period, it's 3-0. Daniil Choderka with a real nice play to get the puck there. To Coughlin. Coughlin buries the biscuit, so 3 different goal scorers here for the Greens. Here's Daniil Choderka. Choderka's been getting stronger and stronger as the game's going on. Behind the net now, trying to get it back in front. Barnes did a nice job not to allow it to get there. Out to center now, McCarthy. McCarthy, McManus. McCarthy over for McManus. McManus at the dot, letting the shot go right off the clavicle there of Calvinis. Some people call it the collarbone. Nice job to knock it down there by McManus. Good hand-eye coordination. Chipping it ahead now. Coyle under duress there from Lyons. Colin Lyons doing battle. Nice job there by both of them, but it's one back to the blue line. Letting the shot go, saved by Barnes. The rebound bounces around loose, trying to get to it. But the wrong reach there was number 14. That's Colby Lyons. Poked away to center now. No, nice job there to recover the puck. I thought that the Whites were off on a 2-on-1 as Baird checked it away. But a real nice job there by Seifker, showing good forearm strength there to win that puck. Got to think he's in the garage a lot of times with a hockey stick and 2 paint cans on either end of it with strings going up and down. You don't just wake up with forearm strength like that, ladies and gentlemen. At least I don't. 4 minutes left to go here. In the second stanza, 3-0 is your score. The Greens leading the Whites. Peak performance prep battle here today. Most of these kids on the Whites organization, as far as I know, go to Portsmouth Abbey, and the Green team to Winchinchen, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. How do you say it? Winchinchen. Winchinchen. That's where they go. Valentine in the corner now. Greens with the puck behind the net, trying to get it back out in front. Beautiful passing play there, burying the biscuit. All alone in front there was Azar. 4-0 is the score now. Well, they turned it over behind the net, and Azar went right to the cooker. And he buries the biscuit there. Good puck movement behind the net there. Was Phelan. I believe it was Forsyth who caused the turnover. And they got the puck back out in front quickly. So 3 quick goals here in the second stanza. And with under 4 minutes to play now, 4-0 is your score. Azar buries the puck there. So Azar, Walsh, and Coughlin, your goal scorers here in the third period. And Roanoke had 1 in the first, and that's where we are, 4-0. There's Bergner now. Bergner letting the shot go. Calvinis stared it aside. Big collision there at the side of the net. Back the other way now. Here come the Greens through the neutral zone. Carrying out is Walsh. Walsh leaving it down the left wing. Forsyth in on the forecheck. Wins the battle. Trying to get it back in front. Bouncing puck. Couldn't do so. Now he sends it in on the backhand. Behind the net now is Roenick. Roenick protecting the puck. Forsyth got a man there. Side door. He scores! Connor Walsh buries the biscuit there. Another gorgeous passing play as he cut to the cooker. And 4 unanswered goals here by the Greens in the second stanza. It's been an absolute blitzkrieg now. 5-0 is your score with 3 minutes and 21 seconds left to go here in the second period. Monrui leaning in to take the draw here. We'll see if the White organization can start to rally and start a comeback here before the period comes to an end. Here's Bonrui. Bonrui trying to cut to the outside. Couldn't sidestep. Nice check there by Damaris. On it there is Free Love. Free Love trying to get the puck out. Bouncing puck. A nice job to corral it there. Lost the handle on it. Trying to find it. Lucy on the back check. Good effort there by Lucy to break up the play. Bodies collide along the boards now. Forsyth walking off the boards, letting the wrist shot go, hit the crossbar, and up into the netting there. Oh, what a nice wrist shot there by number 23, Liam Forsyth. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. They will Zamboni the ice after the second period. Make yourself that sandwich then and there. That's a good opportunity for you. Never let an opportunity in life go by. And here, Trodirker wins the faceoff now. Mahoney letting the shot go. That hit a skate. Never got through to the netminder Barnes. Here come the Whites now through the neutral zone. Got a man behind the D there, Monrui. It was just out of his reach. The netminder Calvinis coming out to play it. Pinching in there was number 21. That was Lucy, but couldn't control it. Now walking in, letting the shot go. Mahoney got behind the D all by himself. Nice save there by Barnes. Bouncing puck now. There's Coughlin. Coughlin hounded there by Lucy. Demirs now over the blue line. Baird staying with him. Coming over, laying the lumber into him there. Nice hit by Lucy. Along the boards now, sidestepping the check, protecting it there. Near Trodirker. Back to the blue line, doesn't get through. Loose puck, Free Love looking to pounce on it. Pulling it to himself, protecting it along the boards now, sending it down low. Behind the net it goes now. On the backhand, spinorama pass there. Not sure what button does that. I never went past Sega Genesis. Once it got to more than 3 buttons, I was done. Here's Lucy now. Lucy. Thought he had a man coming off the bench, but they weren't there yet. Couldn't deliver the pass there. 1:40 to go here in the second period. 5-0 the Greens leading it. There's Free Love now. Free Love. Sending it all the way down. I think we're going to have an icing call here. Now the goaltender out to play it, so no icing. Barnes sending it out along the boards. Bouncing puck there. Coyle. Lost it in his footwork. On around, Coughlin pinching in. Coughlin took a big hit, protected the puck, keeps the legs turning from the ground, letting the shot go. Oh, what an effort there by Coughlin. As he was knocked around like a pinball. He looked like a ragdoll, and like an X-Lax watch, he just kept on ticking. And got the shot off. You got to love the effort there by Coughlin. Here comes McManus now. McManus, nice move at the blue line. McManus trying to run the gauntlet. He finds it back, letting the shot go. Calvinis pouncing on it like a hungry hippo, chasing after that last wayward marble, and there'll be no further play. Oh, a fantastic effort back there at the other end by Logan McManus as he tried to run the gauntlet and did, but only to be beaten by the netminder Calvinis there, who's been stellar here today. Under a minute to go now. Boy, great efforts at both ends. Great individual efforts. First by Coughlin, then by McManus. Really love the level and commitment of play here by these fellas here today. It's a pleasure to be here, let me tell you. Sent all the way in. Looks like no icing. Ref says play on. Yeah, the ref definitely wants to get home for a kickoff. Sent in now. Beauchamp on it there. Leaves it for Cardona. Cardona letting the shot go. Steered aside there by Calvinis. Here's Stock now. Stock kicking it ahead. Stock there harnessing his inner Diego Maradona along the boards. Hard around. Valente waiting for it there. Valente kicks it to himself. Winding. Shooting! That was a laser beam there. A little bit high. Went right over the glove now. Cardona letting the shot go. He takes a big chop there from Azar, and there'll be no further play with under 10 seconds to go here in the second period. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman today, Lukey Bonner, the Lou, and Solu. Heller leaning in to take the draw. He's got Stock right behind him. Won it down low. Beauchamp couldn't get to it. Bouncing puck. Valente kept it in. Sending it down low, but all the way back out. Hit somebody on the bench. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen, as the second stanza comes to a close. And your score at the end of 2. Peak Performance Prep Team Green 5 and Team White 0. All right, so here comes the Zamboni now. We will be back in about 15 minutes with the start of the third and final stanza. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're watching Peak Performance Prep Hockey here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. And we'll see you in about 15 minutes. Enjoy that sandwich. I don't know if you're going to go for the horseradish, the mayonnaise, or the mustard. Make sure you make the right choice. I'm not there to help you. All right, we'll be back in about 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
I know the Celtics won their preseason game.
Bills came back.
What's the score in that Jaguars game?
Eagles
That team's
29.
scary too. Why, Bills are down?
Bills were losing 20-3. Now it's 20-20.
No kidding.
Eagles are good.
They are.
Cowboys winning again.
Jalen Hurts looks real good right now.
2020 in Atlanta. Chargers are disappointing.
They are. They should be better than they are.
Yeah, they got a great team.
Is Herbert playing? Is he still?
No, he's playing, but he's got that.
He's got like a busted rib.
Yeah, he's banged up. Well, the Vikings did win today. All right, Lukey, how we doing?
picked up, and like, you've been doing this for a while.
Sorry. It's our third season now. I always wanted to do it my whole life, but I never did. But thankfully, because of technology, made it possible, affordable.
Absolutely.
We started by accident, not on purpose, just before COVID hit. Like we literally started March 1st weekend. We went to a girls' tournament, my daughter's tournament. That was the first time we used to do audio. Then we got a camera, and we were rocking. We booked for the whole summer, and then COVID hit. And then after COVID, it was actually a lot of people wanted us, so we did really well. We do all my daughter's team's games and Seahawks down in Norwich. And
Oh, yeah.
a lot of high school games, and growing, people getting to know us. It's a lot of fun. I love to do it.
That's cool, man.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
One more, yeah, let's go.
Anybody want to interview?
I'm good, thank you. Appreciate it.
You called his name last week. Nice to meet you.
You guys listen to the world and say, oh. It's about time you guys found the net. Last week, what, last week? Same goalie today? I know it goes.
You know what time Sophie's game started? 2:30 or 3:30? You know? We haven't got an update from Mom. It's weird. Daughter's playing right now. Down in Norfolk. Otherwise, doesn't set the here.
Oh, fuck, that's out there.
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes from our house. Not too bad. We're not near any rinks.
Where do you live?
I live in Niantic, Connecticut.
All right.
We played in Norwich, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but there's no rink close to there.
Yeah, Norfolk's almost not that far from.
Norfolk.
Oh.
Which was up by Hartford. Still a good 15 minutes.
No, I think it's in Norfolk.
That'd be right. Oh, this game's in Buffalo? Oh, no, it's in Baltimore.
Yeah, YouTube TV.
Technology's a great thing.
What's that?
Technology's a great thing.
I know it.
It's amazing what we can do. We used to have to wait for the 10-minute ticker, remember? We can see anything. Well, it's great. So much better.
Shit, man, I didn't even have a cell phone when I was in high school.
Wow.
Now I'm super
I was
old.
way too old for that. No, I didn't. My first cell phone was probably like 2002.
Yeah, I graduated 2001. I got my cell phone when I got out of school.
I was in high school. Wasn't even internet.
I can't put this on. I can't get me distracted.
That's how old I was. Yeah, the internet. I don't think it existed in high school. No, I graduated in '91. I don't remember the internet. I remember one kid had a word processor.
Jesus. Everyone was having you, what, 46?
49.
Oh, that's terrible math then.
I appreciate it.
I turned 40 next month.
I'll take 46. Wait, I sign. I'll tell you, though, doing this made me feel a lot younger than I used to feel.
Going to Ohio to see Ohio State, Michigan play. Yeah, but it's on my bucket list with my brother.
Horseshoe. I heard Columbus is a great town.
My father's from there originally, but he's sick, so he can't really go with us. So
Yeah, I heard it's a real fun town. I've never been there.
we'll get in on Friday. We're gonna go see Blue Jackets play
Nice.
Islanders.
Nice. I'm an Islander fan. See Johnny Gaudreau. I was hoping he'd sign with us, but no one ever does.
No, my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. I hope you had yourself a fantastic intermission. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a snack. That's what the intermission used to mean to me. Well, I hope you had a good one. The boys are headed back out on the ice now. We see the Greens out there. They lead this one 5-0. They had a 4-goal second period. Well, they broke this one open. They're looking to come out here in the third period and pick up right where they left off. When you got a big lead headed into the third stanza, you just want to keep your foot on the accelerator. Here's the shots on goal after 2 periods. Team White with 22 and the Greens with 29. Thank you, brother. So there are your shots on goal, 29 shots on goal. For the Greens, 22 for the Whites. And the Greens are back out on the ice. The Whites are making their way out of the locker room. Not just yet. Perhaps they're updating their Facebook status from second period to third period. That takes a little while. Here come the officials now. We are about ready to get back underway here at the Berryville Arena here. Berryville Broncos. Well, it's Levi Rink, I believe. Or Levy. Is it Levy or Levi? How does one pronounce that? I don't know. All right. The door's closed, so not sure if the Whites should be coming out of the locker room any moment now. Although we were talking about victory earlier, perhaps they planned their escape through the sewage system. Although we're not really occupied like they were in France back in the movie, so doubt that happened. All right, so 18-minute period, so 18 minutes to go here. The Whites have 18 minutes to mount what would be a tremendous comeback. They trail this one 5-0. The netminder, Calvinis, has been nothing short of brilliant. 22 saves on the day. He's been outstanding. Very fast on the low ice. He goes from post to post, or pole to pole, if you will. And a lot of control. He's very square to the shooter. He's been good. So still no opponent here for the green team. I'm sure they're on their way. Sure that they know that it's not one of those tournaments where they play 2 halves. We did the games last week. They were 2 halves, 22-minute and a half. I don't know. I couldn't stand it. Hockey's 3 periods. Shakespeare wrote stories in 3 stanzas. That's why hockey is the sweetest sport in the world for many, many reasons. Besides the fact that you could travel at 30 miles an hour and turn and change direction and basically be a Superman on your skates and do things that nobody can do on their feet. And the fact that it's the only sporting event. There's a 3-chapter story. Just something sweet about it, something I always loved. I always loved the names on the divisions, too. I wish they would put those back. Smythe and Norris and James Patrick in the Wales Conference and the Campbell Conference. I used to like that so much more back in the day than Northeast, Southeast, Metropolitan, mundane, neutral names. I mean, if you don't want to go back to the names that nobody recognizes anymore, you can easily call the divisions, the Lemieux, the Gretzky, the Roy. Got plenty of names to choose from. The Brodeur, if you will. Perhaps the Bobby Clark. Although I guess it would be the Lemieux. You got to go with Lemieux for that division. Either Ray Bourque or Patrick Roy. Or I got to go Roy, though, for the Montreal division. Here's Barnes now leading Team White out onto the ice. Norris division would be tough, though. I guess you got to go with Yzerman. Sakic for the Avalanche division. Gretzky for the Oilers and the Kings play. Could be done, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see what I can do. All right, Gary. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The third and final chapter of this unwritten story. About ready to be unveiled right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. As the remainder of the White team comes out of their locker room, ready for the third period. And they've got a steep hill to climb. A lot of snow. No shoes uphill both ways, as the story always goes. And we're about ready to get underway. Lucy closing the door to make things official. Nope. Von Rui coming out of the locker room. I hope they close that door. That door's not closed. There we go. Good job there by that young man. All right, we're about ready to get things going. Here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman, producer, and director here today. Lukey Bonner. And the third and final stanza is underway. There's Team Green now sending the puck out. No icing as they chip it ahead. Chasing it down there is Coyle. Coyle wearing number 43 in your scorecard leaves it for Baird. Baird trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so the first try there. It looked like it hit one of the players there a little bit strangely. Hope he's all right. Letting the quick shot go that went right through the goal mouth. Nobody home. Lucy backpedaling there. Spinorama move to avoid the pressure. Out to center it comes now. Fighting through the check there. That's Patko. Patko over the blue line. Patko with the dot. Patko toe drag walking in. Ran out of room there. Spilled for his efforts in the corner there by Lyons. Refs say play on. Letting the quick shot go. Big stop there. Calvinis got the flipper on that one. Picking up right where he left off in the first two stanzas. Giovanni Calvinis, his 23rd save of the afternoon. Or perhaps we're into evening now in the Eastern Seaboard. No, not yet. It's like 3:30. Ronick. A couple of nice moves there. Patko came away with it for Baird. Here's Baird now. Baird through the neutral zone. Baird cutting in. Baird pulling it to himself. Baird pulling the trigger. That just missed on the waffle side of Calvinis. Sent back in. The white team regains the blue line. McCarthy. McCarthy is out there with Hahn. And McManus now. Puck eludes Mastrangea. Looks like it's going to go for icing off the backboards. Icing is the call. As the netminder Barnes left it there for the official. 16 minutes, 35 seconds left to go here. And the third and final stanza on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, all the boys can go back right on solubroadcasting.org and watch the game as often as they want. Never any pay-per-view or subscription or archive fee. And they'll get a downloadable copy of the game for everybody to have so they can keep it on their computers and have as a keepsake. As these are the good old days, ladies and gentlemen. They go by way too fast, as we all know. Pinching in now Mahoney. Mahoney letting the shot go, steered aside by Barnes. In the corner there, Mastrangea doing a nice job playing the man, leaving the puck. That's good defense right there. Back the other way now. Luca Mastrangea through the neutral zone. Dumps it into the corner. Giving chase McCarthy. McCarthy first on it. McCarthy met there by a couple of Greens. McCarthy worked over in the corner. Got it back to Valente. Valente sliding it across. Couldn't connect there. Mahoney coming out with it. Mahoney, nice job of back checking there by McManus. Up along the boards it goes now. Here come the Greens through the neutral zone, wheeling and dealing. That's Anderson. No, excuse me. That was number 8. That was Harbaugh the third. I always like people named the third. It reminds me of Thurston Howell. Oh, what a lovey-dovey. Thurston Howell, the man, the myth, the legend, who ended up on a stranded island where currency and money meant absolutely nothing, but still was the richest man on the island. That's how you do it. All right, here's Azar now. Leaning in, he won the draw back to Gatlin. Gatlin sending it behind the net. Hard around. Took a weird bounce off the boards there, cleared but not out. Kept in, now it's out to center. And away they come now. Estes with the pucks, got Cardona cutting to the cooker. Hopped over to stick of Cardona. Valente did a nice job sending it back in and keeping it in. Oh, I didn't realize he kept it in there. I thought it was delayed offsides. I apologize. Behind the net now. Bergner. Nice job to protect the puck. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go through a screen. I don't think Calvinis may not have seen that as Cardona got a lot on it quickly. Gatlin sending it away to center. Here's Cardona now. Cardona sending it up the left wing boards. The Greens recover there. Nice tape-to-tape pass there, about a 40-foot pass to Davis. Davis couldn't connect there. Bergner. The puck bounces around there, looking like an onside kick. Sent aside there by Cardona. Picked up and back the other way now, down the left wing with a head of steam. That's Demers. Demers behind the net. Got it out in front. Cutting to the cooker. Big stop there by Barnes. As Davis was wheeling his way in. Davis now. Lost it in his skates. Now he found it, getting it down low. Valente giving chase behind the net. The Greens come away with it, wheeling and dealing. Letting the shot go there was Ronick. And that just failed to click. Here's Free Love now. Free Love. Weak side dump out. Couldn't connect there with Forsyth, excuse me. Sykfer lost the handle on it. Here comes Stock now. Stock with a head of steam. Stock cutting in. And Free Love was waiting for him there. Stock working over Free Love in the corner. Trying to cause the turnover, but Greens come away with it. Down the left wing, sidestepping the hit there by Baird. Nice job of back checking there. Way to get back there was Heller. And break up the play nicely just as they were gaining the blue line. Now, you like to see that effort by the boys in white as they're down by 5, but sometimes when you're down by a lot, you just got to hop over the boards and say, I'm going to win this shift. Whatever happens, happens, but I'm going to win my shift. And Heller doing a real nice job. That's a lot of character You can tell what you got by a player shift when they're down 5-0. Walking in, pulling the trigger. The rebound gets pushed wide there. As Forsyth came through, a nice stop by Barnes. Roenick chasing it down there. Nice edge work there by Roenick. Roenick chipping it up the boards to himself. Roenick over the blue line at the dot, pulling the trigger. That went off Coyle. Coyle, I think he still got it in his gear. Never came back out. Now it fell into his gear there. Went to that old interdimensional spot there where nobody could find it. We've all seen Interstellar. We know what happens there. We don't have no idea what the movie was about, but we know where that puck went. Just can't find it. Something with love is transcended between time and space, because time and space is the same thing. I don't know. That's what people try to tell me on TikTok, so it's got to be true. Von Rui taken away there. Nice play by Mahoney. Officer Mahoney. There's Lyons now. Lyons sending it all the way in. First on it there is Ames. Ames sending it hard around. Or Amos, I apologize if I got that wrong. Probably Amos. Behind the net now. Back for Lyons. Here's Lyons now. Lyons, side of the net. Found Coughlin. Coughlin behind the net. He's worked over there by Mastrandrea. Sent out to center. Here's Hallball the third. Hallball backpedaling in his own zone. Taking his time. If you're the Greens, you just don't want to give any opportunity away here. The bouncing puck could cause a turnover. Nice pass down for Von Rui. Nice job by Mahoney to recover and find it. Back the other way now. Denier, Troderker. He got it back. Got a man cutting to the cooker. Nobody home there. Von Rui goes cross ice. Bounces off the boards now. Mastrandrea down the right wing. Mastrandrea, nice drop pass there for Patko. Taken away. Nice job of back checking and stealing the puck there by number 27. 27, excuse me. That was Coughlin. Sent in by Mahoney. Behind the net for Barnes. Barnes on it there. Barnes leaves it for Valente. 12 minutes to go now in the affair. 5-0. The Greens are leading it. Nice outlet home run pass there. Looking to pull the trigger. He does. Ended up being a change up there. As Hunter McCarthy let the shot go. That was deflected out high there by Davis. Calvinis, sometimes those, when you think you're going to get a hard shot coming and it changes direction, changes speed. And it looks easy to, the viewer at home or the broadcaster in the booth. Those can be 10 times as hard. Your body's going one way, and your mind's going one way, and your groin's going one way, and then you got to shift everything. And sometimes even when it slows down, it even throws you off a lot. Calvin Ace saying, I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Broadcaster. That was one of the easiest saves I ever made. Valente letting the shot go, steered aside again. Calvin Ace, great puck control on every shot. Is he making the saves, ladies and gentlemen? He's steering him into the corner. There's not a lot of rebounds. Boy, he's been good. He's been nothing short of good. Hahn leading in to take the draw now. Number 81 in your scorecard. Face-off won by the Greens. Clean face-off won there by Azar, excuse me. Sent all the way down. A little bit of a foot race now. Cardona on it there. Valente over to help out. Westphalen got it back for Anderson. Anderson never got the shot away. Back the other way now. Here comes Hahn. Hahn for McCarthy. McManus down the right wing lurking. McCarthy slides it over. There's McManus at the goal line letting the shot go square to the shooter. Calvin Ace making the stop there. Trying to get it back in front now. Westphalen led that like a fine piece of literature. Westphalen slowing things down, getting it out to center. All right, number 21, Aiden Westphalen. He's one of those calm, cool, and collective guys. Like, no matter what's going on, he seems to be playing the same way. And I mean that as a compliment. Trust me. Doesn't get rattled. Doesn't seem to be out of his game for any reason. And there's a lot of guys on him and nobody on him. Identical each shift. I like it. Consistency is very important. 2-on-1 now for the Greens. Down the right wing they come. At the dot, letting the shot go. Never got a lot on it. In on Barnes. Barnes holding on. There'll be no further play. 10:48 left to go here. In the third and final stanza on the Solu Broadcasting Network. 5-0 is your score. We're hoping to come back again, ladies and gentlemen. Love to cover some more games for Peak Performance Prep or perhaps Portsmouth Abbey in the near future. We'll see if the schedules can work out. And it is a privilege to be here, though. Thank you so much for inviting us. I'm really enjoying myself today. I hope you're enjoying it half as much at home as I am here. It's Baird now. I love good hockey. Along the boards, I'm not going to lie, though. This is game number 16 for the weekend, and that'll do it. Behind the net now. Voice holding up pretty good. The mind has turned to mush, though, but really can't blame that on the 16 games. If you're a fan of the program, you know that. Digging and mucking in the corner now. Cycling down low. Leaving it for Gatlin. Ends up at the dot. Sent away to center. Puck comes out to center now. Tracked down there by number 23. That's Liam Forsyth. Forsyth turn it over. Letting the shot go. Cutting through there was Anstis, excuse me. Have a lot of trouble with that name. There's Free Love. Free Love circling. Free Love. Nice job there. Through the neutral zone with a head of steam. Cutting against the grain. Got a man cutting to the cooker. Letting the shot go. Oh, he tried to go top shelf, but ended up going over the armoire and it ended up in the living room. Pinching in there. Dania Koturker. Choderker. Left it for Ronick. Here's Ronick now. Ronick at the dot. Ronick toe dragging to himself. Barnes getting the waffle on it. Cleared but not out. Now it comes away to center. Waiting there is big number 24. Arix Seifker. I think Arix is how you pronounce it. Aryx. That's a cool first name. I wonder if they call him Ari. Out to center. Either way, that's a cool name. Here's Mahoney now. I love names. The more games I do, the more names I see, the happier I get. In on the netminder, Calvinis. Talk about a cool name. I like Calvinis. That sounds like something I would definitely order in a restaurant. I'll take Calvinis over linguine, please. Or linguine Calvinis, I guess, would be the order. Yeah, now I'm hungry. What time is it? Oh, yeah. All right, Heller leaning in to take the draw. Face off one by the Greens. Hard around it goes. There's Coughlin. Coughlin's had a good game. Coughlin up ahead. Dania Choderker. He lost the handle on it at the blue line. Arms on the back check. Did a nice job to find the puck through traffic. Just out of the reach there of Stock as it goes all the way down. We'll see, is it going to go for icing? Icing is the call with just under 9 minutes to play here. In the third and final stanza. Here in Berryville. I think we're in Berryville, Rhode Island. Have to check the GPS. I just put in Levi Arena. I want to send a big thank you and shout out to the rink manager here, Mr. Chris. Such a nice guy. Got to talk to him on the phone. I want to thank everybody from Nichols College, too. I talked to them before we came here to ask about how the broadcasting arrangements were. They were very nice, and I really appreciate it. And you can't just walk into a rink and just start setting up. You got to make sure you got permission, and everybody's been nothing but nice and really kind up here and really appreciate it because it's not always the case sometimes. All right, Master Andrea with the puck. Master Andrea up for Patko. Patko cross-ice pass. Tried to hit the trail of Lucy. Lucy, that pass was a little too hot to handle there as it hopped off his stick. Lions battling along the boards now. Lions couldn't come away with it. Now come the Greens now with it, trying to get the puck out there. That was Forsyth. No, excuse me, a Seifker. There's Mahoney now. Mahoney sending it in behind the net. Eludes the goaltender Barnes here. A little bit of trouble bouncing around in front dangerously there. On Ropey trying to get it out. Now he kicks it to himself. And a nice job there by Harbaugh the third to recover in the neutral zone. And here Choderker on it very quickly there. Choderker trying to slide it across as Mahoney got there just a moment too late. Mahoney keeping it in along the blue line there. Now here comes Patko. Patko away to center. Patko sending it in. 8 minutes to go here in the affair. The clock now the best friend of the Greens. They lead it by 5. But you don't want to take your foot off the accelerator if you're the Greens team because this white team can definitely come back and come back quickly. I know you don't think that. It doesn't seem that way, but you got guys at this level. Goals can come in bunches. Getting to it first there, that was Davis. Tried to get the puck in front. Cutting there was Westphalen. Westphalen got a chunk of them going by there. Cardona being worked over there in the corner. A little bit of pushing and shoving behind the play. Ref says play on now. Patriots kick off in about a half hour. Anderson left the puck there. Knocking it down. That's Harbaugh the third. Harbaugh sending it all the way in. Behind the net it goes now. There's Cardona. Davis giving chase. Hard around McCarthy. McCarthy worked over there. Nice hit there by Damaris. Westphalen letting the shot go. Can a corn there for the netminder Barnes. And there shall be no further play. 7:01 left to go here. In the affair, the Greens, I was going to say holding on to a 5-goal lead. I guess maintaining would probably be a better way to describe it. You don't really hold on with a 5-goal lead. Maintaining is a good way, I think. I don't know if that would be an adjective or a verb. Maintain. I guess maintaining is the verb, right? Who knows? Letting the shot go. The cameraman, are you agreeing? Maintaining would be the verb, right? Yeah. All right. Well, it's good to have somebody who knows what they're doing. Good job, Loogie. I appreciate it. Bouncing puck now, knocked down. Nice job there, but couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Big collision there. As Walsh kept it in. McManus on the forecheck. Damaris sliding it over to his defense partner. That's Freelove. Freelove rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Freelove down the right wing. A lot of room there. He sends it hard around. That's an intentional pass there for Roenick. That was not by accident. Didn't dump it in, hoping for the best. Coyle behind the net, taken away. Nice job by Coyle to win it back, though. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line by Damaris. Damaris sending it down low. Coyle. He chips it ahead now. Here's Baird. Baird under duress. 6 minutes to go now in the affair. Baird sending it back for Coyle. The Green's not letting the foot off the accelerator at all. Here comes Hahn now. Hahn up for McManus. McManus got the flow coming out of the back of the helmet. McManus serpentining like a desert in the sand. Nope, like a snake in the desert. Or a snake in the sand. There's a lot of sand in the desert, though, that's for certain. As far as I know. There's also a lot of snow in the desert because Antarctica is the biggest desert in the world. That's another podcast for another time. With the pyramids down there in Antarctica, too. Don't forget that. How about that? We always forget about those things. Nice play there by Baird as he won the puck. Here's Corbett. Corbett now walking in all alone, pulling the trigger. Big stop there. Calvinis kept the glove back as he makes a dazzling stop as Corbett walked in. Oh, he was wheeling and dealing. It looked like a hot knife through butter. And the netminder Calvinis just kept the glove right on top of his thigh, perfectly placed there. And Corbett shot it right into the glove. Boy, oh boy, Calvinis has been absolutely stellar here this afternoon. Mastrandrea letting the shot go. That hit Lyons on the way in. 5:20 to go now in the affair. Bouncing puck sent away. Mahoney in on the forecheck. Mahoney against Mastrandrea. Mahoney winning the puck. Mahoney trying to go short side. Letting the quick shot go there. Bouncing puck still dangerously there. Gatlin keeping it in now. Mahoney doing a nice job on the pressure there on the forecheck. Gatlin couldn't keep the puck in down the right wing. There's Mahoney again. Boy, a 200-foot player is that number 12 in green. I'll tell you what. Mastrandrea got it away from Lyons. Here's Mastrandrea now. 2-on-1 down low. Sliding it over. Bergner walking in. Pulling the trigger. Oh, that just missed as Mastrandrea was at the back door. Well, the Whites came just that close to getting on the board. Corbett couldn't handle the first outlet pass. No icing with 4.5 left to go in the affair. Here's Gatlin now. Gatlin wearing Denny Potvan's old number 5. He leaves it for Lyons. Lyons wearing Steve Grogan's old number 14. Out for Mahoney. Valente sending it out along the boards. Coming over there was Heller. Heller got a nice chunk there. Back the other way now. Here comes Beauchamp. Beauchamp sending it in. That was like an onside kick played nicely there by Calvinis. Bouncing puck straight up in the air. Loose in front. They're swiping at it. Couldn't get the second shot away. Here comes Westphalen. Westphalen through the neutral zone. Stepping to the outside. Cross corner dump in. 4 minutes to go now. Valente in the corner. He left it behind the net for his defense partner, Cardona. Cardona under a lot of duress there. Sending it out for Stock. Stock. They do get it out to center, but there's Westphalen on the back check. He left it there for Syker. Here's Patko now on the turnover. Poke checked away there. Nice job to come over with the poke check there. Here come the Whites now, letting the shot go. Stock. And following through there with the cross check as he sent Harbour the third flying. Harbour the third broke up the play nicely just a moment ago. Up for Westphalen. Westphalen coming away with it. 3-on-1 now from the red line. Westphalen walking in at the dot, sliding it over, pulling the trigger. They score! Hudson Azar on a gorgeous pass there by Westphalen. Buries the biscuit there. 6-0 is your score. Oh, a real nice 2-on-1, a 3-on-1 there. As Westphalen waited, slid it over to Azar, and Azar knew just what to do with it. 6-0 is your score. Calvinis with a couple of big saves down at one end. And Azar buries the biscuit down at the other, his second of the afternoon. So we have to issue a hat trick warning here for that young lad. If you score a hat trick, you get to pick what flavor ice cream you get on the way home. I know that's how it goes in the squirts. I don't know if it goes that still for the U18 division. It's gotta, though. I mean, ice cream's ice cream. Should be a universal rule. You shouldn't really age out of that rule, you know. If you score a hat trick, you should still be able to, you know. Oh, the puck may have hit a fan in the stands. I hope he's all right. Doesn't seem to be anybody acting with any sort of urgency, so that's good. No nets there along the sides there. Usually you're pretty safe over there. Forsyth now, carrying the puck out. Forsyth serpentining around Baird at the dot now. Look to pull the trigger. The puck stayed there, though. Puck would not cooperate. Anderson kicking it to himself, letting the shot go. Waffle down by Barnes. The rebound. Barnes getting the flipper on that. Nice second save there by Barnes. Puck along the boards, cleared but not out. Kept in by Freelove. Freelove has seemingly to be in a lot of places tonight. He is big and plays big. Takes up a lot of space there. He probably creates a lot of space on the dance floor. A little bit of collision there between Bonroe and the netminder. I don't think anything was too on purpose there. Bonroe, I think he was just cutting through on the forecheck and ended up colliding with the goaltender. The goaltender lost his waffle, his glove, his stick, his faculties. The net came off its moorings. Let's see here. There's a penalty coming up. Looks like Roenick is going to the sin bin. Are they calling the goaltender there for interference? They might be calling Calvinis for interference. I'm not sure. Maybe he got a chunk of Bonroe. We'll see what the officials score. See what the officials say here. There's 2:19 left to go. The only man in the sin bin. Let's see here. 2 minutes for roughing is the call, so I guess maybe a little pushing and shoving after the play. That's what the call's for, I guess, for Roenick. So Roenick gets 2 minutes for roughing. So it's not on the goaltender. Now to the power play now. I'll tell you what, Calvinis is still down, though. I hope he's all right. It was a little bit of a weird collision. I don't think anybody really actually meant it. I think it was just bad timing between the two of them. Now he's back to his feet. I don't think he saw Bonroe. I think that's why he might be a little shaken up. I hope he's all right. He seems okay, shaking it off. It's hard to tell with goaltenders if they're okay, you know, like what's their baseline, you know? It's so much different than everybody else's anyway. Calvinis adjusting the chin strap. Still doesn't have his glove on, though, so asking the ref for a couple of extra seconds to gather his faculties. So power play here for the Whites. Bonroe out there with Lucy Baird. And Patko at the blue line. And the left wing, I believe, is Hahn. It's the power play unit here as they look to get on the board. Just over 2 minutes to go in the stanza, so they'll be on the power play for just about the remainder of the game unless they score one. Here's Bonroe now. Sliding it over for Baird. Here's Baird. Baird at the blue line. Baird walks the line. Baird protecting the puck. Sends it over Bonroe. Plays the point on the power play. Down low for Hahn. Nice job there, Calvinis. Nice short range save there. He really closes up shop quickly. Here's Baird now. Baird trying to get a little room to let the shot go. Doesn't get through. Out to center it goes there. Couldn't keep the puck in there was Jack Lucy. 1:27 left to go in the man advantage. 1:40 in the game. Here's Bonroe now. Bonroe through the neutral zone. Lost the handle on it. Big hit there. As Baird collects the puck. Baird at the dot. Baird waits for the play to go sliding by. Let the shot go. Big stop. Calvinis covers up and there'll be no further play. As Hahn was on the doorstep. Good patience there by Baird. One of the Greens went sliding by. He just waited him out. 1:30 left to go in the affair. 1:10 in this late power play. All the White team. Corbett out there now. Mastrandrea. And Coyle at the point. McCarthy and McManus, the forward unit. Mastrandrea with the puck. Mastrandrea sliding it over Coyle. Coyle, good puck movement here. Back to Coyle straight away. Coyle for Mastrandrea. At the dot, little bit of room, going for a walk, pulling the trigger, didn't get through. Mastrandrea protecting the puck now, walks off the boards. Gets it to Coyle. Coyle at the blue line, winding, shooting. Oh, Calvinis never saw that one. Ended up in the corner. McCarthy walking off the boards. McCarthy protecting the puck. McCarthy tried to go with the drop pass. Mastrandrea picks it up. Mastrandrea trying to get it down low. Couldn't get it there to hit a body and back out to center he goes. 50 seconds left to go here in the affair. Mahoney on the forecheck. Coyle first forced to turn back. Coyle at his own blue line, carrying the puck through the neutral zone, stepping to the outside. Coyle, nice poke check there by Damaris. Damaris in the corner. He left it there for Davis. Davis run into. Bouncing puck dangerously now behind the net. White's trying to get it out in front. 30 seconds left to go in the affair. Mastrandrea pinching down. Mastrandrea behind the net. Got the puck out. McManus letting the shot go. That rolled on him. Off the glass now, Corbett. Corbett, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. for Mastrandrea holding on, pulling the trigger. Big stop there. Calvinis got the waffle on it. 12 seconds left. The Greens send it away to center with 9 seconds left to go. The Whites are not going to have another chance to mount any sort of shot here. So the goaltender, Giovanni Calvinis, absolutely brilliant here today. Now we can say the S word. He gets the shutout here today. Did number 33 in your scorecard. And you know when you get a shutout, ladies and gentlemen, you are the Solu top dog of the affair. It's a no-brainer. He played outstanding. Giovanni Calvinis, congratulations to that young man. He was fantastic. And to Team Green, they win this game 6-0. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciated the privilege of being here. And for my cameraman, Mookie Bonner, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Once again, your final from Burrisville, Rhode Island, the Levi Arena. The Peak Performance Prep Green Team 6, and the Prep Team White 0. The Greens 6, the White 0. It's just hard to say. Well, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Sunday. Hope the Patriots do well against the Packers. And I think the Steelers are beating the Jets, so that pleases the broadcaster. So for my cameraman, Lukey Bonner, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see everybody again soon. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, everybody. Once again, your score, the Green 6, the White 0. Have a good night.